Joey and Bryce, and we're storm chasing. Well, actually storm running from that. Storm is chasing us.
We're obviously not taking the boat down that. Oh, that stuff stinks. All right, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Got a bit of a drive ahead of us. I'm going to pick up my buddy Bryce. That's good. Said bye to the fiance and the dog. Whole week away from them. That'll be good. Distance makes the heart grow stronger, what they say. But we're driving to the Magnetawan put-in number 3. And it should be maybe 4 to 5 hour drive, depending on if we stop or not. And yeah, hopefully all goes well.
Dog is massive. Now you get like the whole canoe.
Right. Do we have to throw a beer can at it and like the old days, or? Consider it christened. Bryce and I are here at the Magnetawan Lake put-in number 3 at Algonquin Park, and we're gonna start our journey here. It's about 1 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
1:39. We got here a little later, but we don't have a very long way to go. We're only going to Daisy Lake, and it should only take us a couple hours. I think 1 or 2 portages. It should be all right.
Here we go, Roger Rabbit.
All right. Where'd you put the map, Bryce? I'm glad I'm with you.
Huh?
I know a couple guys who are really bad in the canoe.
I mean, I'll stand up a few times if I want to, but I've never tipped a canoe.
Neither have I. Actually, you know what's crazy? I was on the Salt River once, and I, for some reason, I don't know if it was an act of God, but instead of casting, I threw my entire rod into the water.
Really?
Yep, just let go.
Like, it sunk?
Yep. And so I hopped out of the canoe in the middle of the water, and then got back in the canoe without tipping her.
Getting in a canoe from the water is probably one of the hardest things to do ever. Like,
Yep.
how did you get in?
I just lifted myself up off the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a short paddle. Right in front of us.
just like that, we are down to 2 paddles. It's like 130 meters.
Let's do it.
It'll take us no time at all.
Shoot, soldier.
On lake number 2, and we're heading to the next portage into Daisy area.
So we go right down this river?
Oh, I guess we should have looked at that. Yeah, yeah, we go right.
Moving.
Yeah, dude.
There's like a little bit of rain falling. Joey and Bryce, and we're storm chasing. Well, actually storm running from that. Storm is chasing us. Oh man. We are not going to escape it. We're going to be sitting up in rain.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Come down now, Bryce.
Picking up by the second. Woo!
So Bryce and I just made camp at the first one we saw. It started pissing down rain, so we're on Daisy Lake now. We're gonna set up a tarp. Bryce is in the middle of doing that right now. And then we're gonna have a steak dinner.
Oh buddy.
What do you think, Bryce?
I think we're going to get a little wet and a little wild. Flip-flops ain't dry no mo.
That was an adventure.
You know what? You done good, Joe. My rationality here is, let's get some hot embers going as soon as we can, so we can start drying out some wood.
And have our steaks. Well, wasn't pretty. Bryce lost 2 socks, but we got the fire started. We're on Daisy Lake, day 1. Very short canoe ride in. A little bit of a wake-up call. Bryce's nickname for the day, Barefoot Bryce. Well, we put up camp pretty quick last night. Ran out of battery in the GoPro and there was no sun out, so obviously I couldn't charge it. And we had a good night, not a bad sleep. Didn't rain too much. We went up for a paddle to catch some fish, no luck. But now we're enjoying our coffee. We're gonna make our breakfast, break down camp, and then head on to the next lake. This is day 2 breakfast. We got hashed potatoes, egg whites, and bacon. Not eating too bad.
This mixologist in a bow tie with suspenders looking man is the catcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. Cultured, chippy, and has weathered some storms. Cool qualities is that it has its own built-in star system in a way that the rest of Canada doesn't. The hit TV show
Just packed up camp. We're gonna leave Daisy Lake and travel down the first little bit of the Petawawa River, and then we're gonna stop for the night at Misty Lake. We're going to be traveling through Little Misty Lake as well. I think we've got 3 portages to do today, and should take us about 4-5 hours. You're good, Bryce. All right.
How about you?
Sure. Adios to site 1. Crushing this lake.
Are we going right or left today?
I'm not sure.
Let's go straight left. That might be nothing.
I'm gonna have to look at the map.
I'm going for a nice swim when we get to our island today.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's not for a while from now, but I'm still going for a nice swim. Beautiful spot.
See how they've got ties on their paddles, right?
On what?
That guy's undoing a bunch of ties on the paddles and rods.
Yeah.
We should rig something up like that with little strings of rope.
On the rod?
Yeah. There's one in my bag that we could use, just so you don't have to carry them all loose.
There's a bungee in my bag too, I think.
Oh, you're right. That could work.
Going to our next lake. You know, it's I don't know how long this portage even is. What does it say? 135 meters. So it's a daisy lake, and we're gonna hike it. Real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
We're at the Petawawa River right now. Finished our portage from Daisy Lake, and it was a short portage. And now we're going to go down the river a little bit. Hopefully catch us some trout. Me and Bryce just stopped here after our last portage, and we're just soaking it in. It's day 2. It's almost surreal. For any of you guys who wanted to know, this is what the Petawawa River looks like in between Daisy Lake and Little Misty Lake. Very calm flowing, grassy, not too shallow, but not very deep. Seeing a lot of game trails on the side. Bryce and I would really like to see a moose while we're here.
Alright, Joe, you gonna grab it from that side? Are we just gonna lift it over, or am I just gonna pull it through?
If you want to lift it over, I can grab it from the middle.
If I get bit by a beaver, I'm silly.
Don't get bit. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. My shoes are wet, but I can't avoid that. That's okay, hold on. Just put it in.
Want me to get in the back and then turn it around? Throws it in here?
Yeah.
Not the most graceful, eh? Yeah, be careful with that. There you go. Rickety old canoe.
When you get there, you'll be waiting for me again.
Your feetsies?
By the time the shoes get to come off.
Oh yeah. I got a little bit of water in mine now. I'll have to dry me socks again. Dry me socks again.
What do you mean dry it?
What? Porridge stew again, right, Bryce? Well, I guess we're portaging, Bryce.
Looks like it.
Alright. This is portage number 4?
Yep.
4 on the trip, number 2 today.
Alright, here we go. So, Joey and I, after forgetting our eggs and paddling this lake 3 times, are on our way back to the longest portage of the day, 935 meters, and there is a massive moose just hanging out right where we gotta dock our boats. So we're paddling in nice and quiet. Hopefully the moose will stick around for a little bit.
935 meters to Misty Lake. Bryce is tired.
I found this stick. Am I tired?
You see what people, you see what I have to work with?
I ain't tired, Joe.
As Bryce alluded to earlier, we finished an entire stretch of river and made it to the other side of small Misty Lake, Little Misty Lake. Realized at that point we forgot all of our eggs. So it was 4 days of breakfast. I'll take the canoe, Bryce. Anyway, so after going back, getting the eggs, coming back to the portage, we're finally halfway through the portage and just f***ing bagged.
The boys are beat.
It's gonna be quick, an early supper this evening.
Now we're going to.
Oh, that stuff stinks.
Don't want to fall in this water. Not until we get out of it. Out of the shit. Woo! What did that guy got? Moose?
Jardia.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, we do not want Jardia.
I'll take salmonella over Girardi.
So, So we finally made it to Misty Lake. We just passed another group of campers on their way out. They toughed out the thunderstorm on Friday that we saw a lot of other people complaining about. It was a tough portage, 940 meters, and we're pretty excited to go find a campsite and have some goddamn food, because we worked up a sweat today, and Bryce has lost a lot of blood from his mosquito bites.
I might need a transfusion.
Mosquito on the back of your neck. You got it.
Camping on this island for the night.
We lost a lot of time going back for those eggs, so we picked a spot pretty close. But this'll do, donkey.
That'll do.
Had quite an exhausting day. Bryce and I are both pretty pooped after having to go back and do the same like 3 times. I don't think we'll do that again. But we made it here. Found a nice little island for ourselves. And tonight we're going to be feasting on taco mac and cheese with dehydrated ground beef. It's gonna be good, and I'm sure I'm hungry. Bryce and I just noticed that we both feel like old men right now.
Old men is an understatement. I feel like I've come back from the dead.
How do you think today was overall?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
I think it was rougher than we anticipated. I did not wake up this morning and think, yep, that's what I'm going to do
We made
today.
a mistake today. We made a big mistake.
That was terrible.
We went down a lake 3 times.
Up and down a lake 3 times.
Up, down.
Man. What? You know what? We showed a lot of perseverance, which, you know, goes a long way.
We could have said it went without the eggs.
Yeah.
We didn't. Now we're here eating macaroni.
What? It's beautiful. This is what we came out here for.
Mm-hmm.
This mac and cheese taco beef is awesome.
Better than awesome.
Hey!
You again.
Welcome to Backcountry Cribs. Let me take you on a little tour. Bryce is over here picking grass. We're making some coffee this morning. Day 3. Talked about learning from our mistakes yesterday. We're both feeling really good today. It's going to be an easier day because we won't have to do the same lake 3 times. I popped a hole in my water bottle, which is unfortunate. I have a water filter.
But Joe, now we have a sprinkler.
But it'll still work, so that's okay. And down this beautiful path is our tent, our sleeping arrangement. It's the MSR Elixir number 2 person. We got our climate pads in there, our outbound pillows, Bryce's purple blankie, never leaves home without it. Rained a little bit last night, so thankfully we put up the tarp, which we've taken down since, but all our bags and stuff were underneath the tarp and it worked really well. Anyway, we're on our way to White Trout Lake today.
Today we're getting some fish.
I think today will be the day we get a fish. We talked to a guy on the river yesterday, and we said, oh yeah, we're going to white trout. He said, oh, good luck. And I didn't know how to take that at first. I thought, oh, what's wrong with going to White Trout Lake? But he said, with the fishing, I mean. So apparently there's pretty good fishing there. I'm sure you would love to see us cook up a fish fry. So we got our rain resistant wraps on our backpack. Weather's looking pretty unpredictable. I think I see rain in between that entrance there.
Yeah, it looks very wet.
Yeah, it does look wet.
Riding right into it.
Yeah, so we might get a little wet today.
We could use a shower.
Yeah. Reading some maps here.
Anyone know which way's up?
Well, we've made it 25 meters. Basically, we go this way, keep on the left-hand side. We keep going straight. There's a fork.
Fork? Oh, we
Keep
have a
going
munch?
straight. Yeah. There's a fork. That's the diner. Just around the
Just around the bend there.
fork. Come in for a plate of fries.
Are you tired? Been canoeing all day? Haven't caught any fish? Stop by the fork for a hearty meal.
And a pat on the back.
Sticks. Very sore. Oh, the sun is beaming through that cloud.
Yeah.
Anyways, Joe and I, we were just talking about how we like to paddle a lot.
Dude, we got so many portages today. 1, 2, 3,
Six.
4, 5,
Six.
6.
But it's all little ones.
Yeah, the first one we got is 850, and then they're all small.
Define small. Go through them all for me here.
155,
Okay.
195,
Okay.
160,
Okay.
80,
Okay.
200.
Okay. So, for those of you who are bad at math, that adds up to a lot.
A lot of getting in and out of the boat.